So, we on Fellas Trip TV.
Fellas Trip TV.
Fellas Trip TV.
Trying to get some good content for y'all. How you like it out here though?
Oh, Brooklyn, it's cool. New York City, it's different. I love the energy.
Like DC on steroids.
Okay.
Real shit. If you ever been to DC, you'll be like, yeah, I'm true.
What up, world? You know what I'm saying? We back again with another episode of Fellas Trip TV. It's a different type of episode today. Well, this time around, I don't have the fellas with me, but if you're a real one, you've seen one of these videos before, because we got to keep this content rolling, man. So this time, we out in the UK for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit of roaming around, you know what I mean, on a solo tip, first international solo trip, so this shall be interesting. Let's check out the room. We seeing this at the same time, you know what I mean? This ain't one of them fake joints. You see, I got my bag, everything right here. Look at this hallway. I like this Von Shui, you know what I'm saying? They got a Von Shui hallway. All right, let's get right to it. It's nice. Welcome to Park Plaza Waterloo. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm gonna be staying at. Nice situation. You know what I mean? This y'all nice. Got the king bed, couch situation over there. Got the desk. Let's see if we got any views. Probably not, but oh, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. We can get with that. Thermostat action by the bed. That's lit. You ain't gotta get up. See what this bathroom hitting for. Alright. Standard stuff. Okay. So either you covering up while you taking a dump, or you covering while you in the shower. That's fair. That's fair. Now it's midnight. I don't know what's open, but we about to hit the streets, see what we can eat, come back and chill out. So yeah, I probably won't film this part because it is mad late and I gotta see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta test my surroundings before I be out there with my phone all out, camera all out and all that. But we gonna get some content, so stay with us. Let's go. Top of the morning, Thursday morning. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm supporting my Pan-Africanism no matter where I go. We starting the morning off with a nice morning walk. It's about 11 o'clock. I had to sleep in. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go grab me some water. See if we can catch some museums or something this morning. The hotel is fire, man. I'm at the Park Plaza Waterloo. Y'all seen the room. That joint is fire. Good location. It's a lot of food around. Stay tuned, man. Like I said, I'm about to go get this water. And then we'll venture around to see what's going on. man, that's my type of stuff. I'm a history nut. Seeing a lot of the symbolism, history. What else, man? I see a lot of symbolism from life, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, all of that incorporated into history of ancient Egypt as well. So I'll hold my full in-depth thoughts for the homies. Or if you blessed to attend one of these trips, you can, we dive into some of that, you know what I'm saying? But for the sake of the YouTube channel, you know what I mean? Some good history, man. We'll keep it surface level. It was great history. Y'all definitely got to check that out. It's a free museum. You don't even need to get no tickets. You just pull up, walk right in, and get right with it. So that was mad cool. Now I'm gonna see what I can do about some lunch. It's about 2 o'clock. I spent about 2 hours in the museum. It's real small, but it's just a lot of history, a lot of thinking. You can definitely get lost up in there and spend a couple hours. So I'd recommend it. They also have an audio option where they give you a device and they can tell you about it. I prefer to take in the information myself, read the artifacts, and listen to my spirit, allow my spirit to guide me, you know what I mean? Sometimes when you had an audio and people telling you things, you may gain some valuable info, but you also may be guided to thought. And I'm not one of those people who like to do that. So definitely a dope experience, 10 out of 10. Let's go get some food. Alright, so I gotta tell y'all about that. First and foremost, that was Masala Zone, as you just seen, Indian food spot. But before I even get my rating or anything, I need y'all to thank my wife. She put me on the Indian food when we met. Life just ain't been the same. I'm telling you, life ain't been the same. If you ain't been on Indian food, I'm gonna tell you why you need to do it, right? Christopher Columbus was willing to take a journey into nowhere land just so he could find some Indian spices. That tell you alone right there that you need to mess with Indian food. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into Christopher Columbus and all that, his rationale, anything he doing. But that alone tell you what you need to be put on to. So back to the subject, Masala Zone, 10 out of 10. I got the samosas, vegetarian curry, and some garlic naan. Man, that joint. Woo-wee. Yeah, so you probably wondering, this is the Covent Garden area. A lot of this trip, I was just Googling stuff. Some of it I was just hopping out and walking on foot. I think that just makes what a good trip is, being that I was by myself. I would have preferred to have other people. I like to share experiences with people, get their thoughts on certain things that I see. And things of that nature, but it was super dope being alone as well. I could see how people really rock with doing that. But as you can see, just walking through the area, if you've been in any major city in the States, you would have fit right in. So it didn't feel no different. It felt very colonial with the infrastructure and the cobblestone roads. But it was a good feel about it. Before coming over here, I really just thought that I wasn't going to have as much fun as I did over here in London, just seeing the art, seeing the people, seeing the small shops and the food, and it was just a vibe. I ain't even going to lie. I got to get my people back over here because I was really shocked by the presence that I got from it, but definitely keep on watching because, I think you'll enjoy it over there, you know what I mean? But hopefully I'm doing a good job of showing off the area. fan of the people. We out here on I think they said this was Waterloo Bridge. My hotel is in this area, so this is walking distance from the hotel. I'm really enjoying this, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not expect it to be like this. So I am enjoying this. Gotta bring my son and my wife back out here so I can really get busy. And the homies, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of exploring to do, a lot of things that I would do if I wasn't, solo right now. But that's always a good thing, because that means I got some saved for the next time. But we still got some other stuff to knock out, so keep rolling with us. So down here is still the Waterloo area. Man, this was probably the most shocking part of it. You see London on TV, and they never focused on this enough for me. So I definitely was not expecting this type of vibe, being right on the water, and just being able to hang. Like, man, it seemed like it was like a year-round festival style situation, down there on the water. You see people coming down there to take graduation pictures and everything. So the vibes was just super good vibes, man. Smelling good food and just hanging out. You had the skater area as well. This joint was kind of dope, seeing all the graffiti and stuff and dudes doing their thing on the skateboard. It's always dope seeing something that I know I physically can't do. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna be able to do that. So it was pretty dope. Coming down, man, this was just a good time, man. I can still smell this food as I'm, recording this audio. Just thinking back to how I was feeling at this time, Up and to the right, you can see that Big Ben is over there. To me, it's just a clock, but that could just be, I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see, but it's not really something that I had to wait all my life to see. So, but the vibes was 10 out of 10. I would have captured the vibes in these shows versus just going to see that clock. But it is what it is. Good morning, my people. Good morning, my people. Man, last night's event was fire. You know what I'm saying? Handling some business. That was a vibe. Unfortunately, can't do that on video for obvious reasons. But, now we back in the city. I'm back with y'all, back with my people. So let's get to it, man. So we starting off our morning. Just picked up some water from the deli joint. And heading down here to try out this F1 arcade. I ain't really big into F1, but I like cars. And why not? You know what I'm saying? Arcade with some simulators. Joan ain't cheap, though. Joan definitely was about $40. But you out of town, you just swiping the card, put it on the credit card, worry about it later. Shout out to my good brother Chris, you know what I'm saying? So I took the metro or the subway to get on this side of town. That journey was easy. I mean, if you live in a big city in America, you understand that you could use one of your GPS apps and to become an expert. Ain't no need to read the map, all that. First, you need to know all your info from your app, so do that first. And that's no different here, you know what I mean? Just go ahead, get your info in your mind, so that way when you get there, you already understand what you need to be looking for. That's number one. Number two, it was a little weird at first because there was no barricades on the entry. So it was more like an honor system. But you got Apple Pay on the way out, so you ain't really have to worry about, getting stuck, not doing it right. Thought about videotaping it, but since it was my first time, I wanted to be vigilant. I ain't know what to expect, you know what I'm saying? I'm a global citizen, but I still gotta watch my surroundings, you know what I'm saying, just in case. Quick, clean, not as active as ours, so take that and do with it as you please. In terms of like things going on, just regular families taking a ride, how it should be. So yeah, just want to make note of that. Back on. So before I even try anything, this joint seemed lit. You got your bar and food, you know what I mean? And then you got the simulators. I don't know if y'all saw. I'm gonna try to take you around real quick before I get on. But it's just like an upgraded version of your Dave and Buster's type of race car type of situation to make it simple for y'all. But F1, you know, it's just experiences, you know what I mean? Something cool to do. If you come in by yourself, you have to do one-person reservations in person. They don't do them online. So that's just a little tip. But if you do the two-person reservation online, which was the $40, then you get to do a whole hour. So that's something, you know what I mean? So doing that whole hour, it's kind of, you get burnt out, I ain't gonna lie. But there isn't many times that I'm gonna do this anyway, so that's how I took it. But I had a good time. I won a couple races each time. I get into a skill level. I gotta fill out the car, the turns and all that, cause you will spin out, jolting of the machine, you know, it's real deal. Like it's supposed to be like that. It's a real deal, you know what I mean? But it was a good time though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that joint. So definitely come check that out. So of course I was mad hungry after leaving that joint, man, and I had to tap in with a prior DC staple, man. Oh man, we used to have Vapiano, one of the best pasta places in terms of instant, fast, casual pasta. So I had to tap in because we don't have it at home no more, so that was extra special. Right after leaving that, I had to go check out what I believe they call Tower Bridge. You know, I see that on a lot of the shows and things like that. So just coming down here and you know, checking it out, getting some city views and just hanging out. This was the last full day that I had, so I just wanted to spend it just being with the people again. You know, I probably sat out by this water and listened to a good playlist just like everybody else and enjoying myself. Just trying to take it all in, you know. And from this point, later that evening, I did go check out some brothers I rock with over in the UK called Children of Zeus. Definitely go check them out. Dude, Connie Khan had a DJ set, so I was able to just tap in and feel that spirit, feel that London club spirit, of course. I was by myself, so I'm not about to just be phoned out in the middle of a situation. Got to keep my eyes out, but stay tuned. I will be tapping back in with the London situation. So if you see this and you from London or been to London, tap in with me. Give me some suggestions. Where should I go? What should I eat? What should I do? Because I'm going to have the homies or my family or somebody with me. But until then, it's Fellas Trip TV. If we don't do it, who gonna do it, baby? Peace, love, and all the above.